Speaking for the first time, an innocent bystander caught in a police pursuit last November in Sandy is still recovering from his injuries. The 24-year-old young man was on his way to get lunch when he was trapped in the chaos. News specialist Garna Mejia has this exclusive interview.
The incident happened here in Sandy on Monroe Street, just below 9000 South. Jacob Warch was cornered by a situation that forever changed his life.
It was just a normal day.
November 9th, 2023 started off like any other for Jacob Warch.
I was on my lunch break for work.
But in the blink of an eye, everything changed. A fleeing suspect on the wrong side of the road.
Get out of the car now! 220, he is wrong way on Monroe.
And a Sandy police officer on foot behind him crossed into Jacob's path.
I maybe had 50 feet to react.
Jacob was on his motorcycle with cars in the other lanes. He was trapped.
This was the car, this was me, and we went off like this. But the front of the car still trapped my leg between the engine block and the front of the car.
The 24-year-old spent 3 months in the hospital. He lost his right leg.
The way I went, I sacrificed my leg to keep my life, basically.
The driver fled the scene, but officers caught up with him minutes later. They opened fire as he veered towards an officer. The suspect turned out to be a 16-year-old teen who stole the minivan from an Army recruiting station hours before. He died at the hospital.
Thinking about this whole situation, it's like barely holding back, you know, anger and frustration and sadness.
Jacob is trying to make sense of what happened.
I could go through every single scenario and think of how things could have gone different.
But he's focused on moving forward with his life.
I'm excited to see what, with like a prosthetic, all the things I can get back to.
And Jacob tells me that he's getting ready to go back to work in just a few weeks. Now, there is a GoFundMe that his mother created to help him with medical expenses. You can find those details on our website. In the meantime, that officer-involved incident remains under investigation. I'm Garna Mejia, KSL 5 News.